Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'll share with you 7 low budget Nigerian snack business to start in 2026. These are snacks that everybody loves and is highly profitable, so be sure to make profit from it when you start this business. If you're a student in Nigeria, these are snacks that you can easily make and sell, and people are going to rush it. Let's get started. First is cupcakes. Cupcakes are snacks that people love. I don't know anyone that doesn't like cupcakes. First off, you're going to go in with 125 grams of butter, half a cup of sugar, and you're going to use your whisk, your hand whisk. You're going to use it to whisk this properly. You need to be patient because this can take about 10 to 12 minutes. Mix it up till it doubles or triples in size and the color gets really lighter, just like this. Then you're going to crack in 3 eggs, but crack them one after the other. After cracking the first egg, just whisk for about 30 seconds to a minute. Then crack in the second egg and whisk again, then crack in the third egg and just keep whisking. Just mix it all properly till well combined, just like this. Then you're going to go in with 1 teaspoon of vanilla flavor. Go ahead and mix it all up together. Then you're going to go in with your flour. This is half of the flour I'm using, and then I added 1 teaspoon of baking powder and just a pinch of salt. You're going to mix this till combined. Don't overmix this, just till all the flour is well combined. Then we're going to go in with the wet ingredients, just half of it. This is milk. Mix the milk till combined. Then you're going to go in with the flour again, just flour this time around, and mix very well till combined. Go in with the remaining part of the milk, the remaining half of the milk, and then mix this properly till combined and go in with the rest of the flour. For this recipe, I used a total of 1 cup of flour and 1/3 cup of milk. So you're going to be adding it little by little till combined. Don't overmix it, otherwise your cake is going to end up tough. Line your muffin tray with the paper, and then you're going to take some of the batter and add it all in. Don't fill it up too much, just about 3/4, almost full. So go ahead and add your batter in just as so. Then you're going to heat it a bit. It's just to release some air bubbles. Then go ahead and bake at 180 degrees for 20 minutes. And this is what our cupcakes look like. Golden, beautiful, soft, fluffy, and so delicious. This is a very good business idea that I recommend you try, because these cakes are so good. And if you're a student that is looking for a means of income, I'll say you try this. So go ahead and package it. If you want to know how to price it, just factor in the price of everything you use. Then you can add labor, and then you can price it however you want to price it. Next is our fish pie. This is the best fish pie recipe you'll ever come across. The dough is everything. The filling is A1. Want to know how I achieved these yummy fish pies? Keep watching and don't skip any part. Let's get started. So I'm starting with the fish. This is the fish I'm using for this recipe. The fish is already well washed and cleaned. So I'm just going to take the fish and transfer to my pot, and then I'm going to season the fish. I added some salt, I added some ginger powder, I added garlic powder, I added some curry, and then I went in with some paprika. I added 1 seasoning cube. You can spice this and season this however you want to. I then went in with some chopped onions, and then I added some water, and then I went ahead and cooked this. Cook this for about 9 minutes. This fish is a very soft fish. It doesn't take too long to cook. And I just went ahead and transferred all my fish to a plate and just set it aside. So I took all the fish out and I'm left with the fish broth. We're not going to throw this fish broth away. I'll go ahead and sieve the fish broth. So after sieving, I'll just keep this aside to cool down. So I'll go ahead and take out all the bones. I'll debone this fish. This fish is very tricky to debone because it has lots of tiny bones. If you're using this fish, you need to be careful and try as much as possible to take out as much bone as possible. So after deboning, I'll go ahead and mash up the fish like this and keep this aside. So now let's make the fish pie dough. To my bowl, I'll add my well sifted flour. I used 3 cups of flour. I added half teaspoon of baking powder and just stirred properly. So I added 1/3 cup of vegetable oil. This is unflavored. You can use butter if you want to. So I went ahead with my fish broth. If you observed, I didn't add any salt because the fish broth already has salt. But if you're not using the fish broth, you're going to use 1 teaspoon of salt for this recipe if you're using water instead of the fish broth. So go ahead and add your broth in little by little, or water. Add everything in little by little till well combined. I use about 1 1/3 cup of fish broth for this. So go ahead and add your fish broth little by little. Don't add it all at once till a dough is formed. Your dough should be soft but not too soft, and your dough shouldn't be that sticky. So this is how the consistency of your dough should be. So you're going to cover this and let it rest for about 15 to 20 minutes. So to a pan, I added some oil, I added some chopped onions, and then went in with some ginger powder. Just stirred till well mixed. And then I went in with the mashed fish. Just transferred everything in. Then I went ahead to stir this. I'm going to stir this properly till well combined. Then I added a bit of salt. I also added some seasoning cube, and then I added some pepper. Our fish is already seasoned, so you don't want to do too much. Make sure that everything is a bit on the low side, otherwise it will get salty. So after that, I went in with my bell pepper. I added some green bell pepper and stirred. You might want to add some fish stock if you have some. It's quite optional, but I added a bit to this and then stirred for a bit, not for long, just stirred for about a minute or two. And at this point, guys, everything is all ready. This is what our fish filling looks like, and then I'm going to carefully take it off heat, and then I'll transfer this to a wide plate for it to cool down completely. At this point, if you notice that you have a bit of fish bones inside here, you might want to pick it out, and I'll just keep this aside. So it's been about 17 minutes now, and our dough is ready. I don't know if you can see, but it's gotten way softer and stretchier. So I'll just flour up my work surface as so, and then I'll roll this dough, make it a bit smoother, and then we're going to roll this really flat. Okay, so go ahead and roll your dough. Flip to the other side and roll your dough really flat. So guys, if you've watched till this point and you still haven't liked this video, please give me a like, comment, and subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. I'm going to really appreciate that. So after rolling, I'm going to use this to cut. You can use anything you have to cut into whatever shape and size you want to. So I'll just go ahead and cut this all just like this. So after cutting, I'll just take out all this excess carefully. Then we're not going to throw this excess away. We are going to re-roll this, okay? So I'll just take out everything like this, and then I'm going to keep this aside. So to a bowl, I added 2 tablespoons of flour, some water, and I'm going to mix this all together. We're going to use this as a paste to seal off the sides of our pie. So I'll add a bit more water because it needs more water. So this is what the paste should look like. It shouldn't be too thick and not too runny. So I'll take one of the cut dough, and I'm going to use my rolling pin and roll this a bit flatter. You need your dough to be very flat, guys. So I'll add this paste all at the sides just like this. Okay, make sure you add a reasonable amount. We don't want our pies busting open in the oil, so add enough like this. Then you're going to go in with your fish. Don't do too much, just enough fish, and then you're going to cover carefully like this. Use your fingers to press on the sides just like this to secure the pies. Then you're going to take a fork and press down just like this, all the sides. Then you also poke the top like this to give room for it to breathe while frying. So this is it, all done. On this recipe can give you about 10 to 12 pieces of medium-sized fish pies, and After you're done rolling everything, then you can go ahead and fry this on medium heat. Don't use high heat because it can easily get brown on the outside and the inside might not be well cooked. So use medium heat to fry this till golden brown to your preference. Just make sure that it's well fried, then you can carefully take it off heat. So you're going to repeat the process with everything. Okay, don't overfill your pan, don't overcrowd your pan. You're going to see it actually floating up on the top of the oil. That's when you know that you've gotten this recipe right. So after you're done frying, just carefully take it out of the heat, and then you're going to place in your paper towel to strain out all the excess oil. That's it, guys. That's how to make the best fish pies ever, and trust me, this tasted amazing. I think it's one of the best fish pies I've ever made. So do try this recipe. Don't forget to tag me and share your experiences in the comments below. Number 3 is egg rolls. Soft on the inside and crunchy on the outside. Start by adding your eggs to your pot. Add enough water to boil, and you're going to boil these eggs for about 12 to 15 minutes. After it's boiled, just take it out of the water, and you're going to place this into cold water. Just let it sit for 5 minutes before cracking the eggs open. Crack your eggs gently. If you find it difficult to peel the eggs, you can do it under running water. It comes out easier that way. Keep this aside. To a bowl, add in 2 cups of flour, 3 tablespoons of sugar, just a pinch of salt, half a teaspoon of nutmeg, and a 1/4 cup of powdered milk. You can substitute the powdered milk for milk flavor. Then go in with some butter. This is 2 tablespoons of butter. Use your hands to mix this properly. Make sure to mix it till there's no large chunks of butter left. Then make a well in the middle and add an egg and add half cup of water, and you're going to mix this till well combined. Make sure to not over mix it, just mix it till it's combined. It's going to be really sticky. That's what we are looking for. So just keep it aside and let it rest for about 5 minutes. Sprinkle a bit of flour because it's going to be really sticky. Then I'm going to form just a log, just something rough, a rough log just like this, and I'm going to cut this into 5 because I'm using 5 eggs. So you're going to take one like this, and you're going to flatten it on your palm. Flatten it properly so that enough for the egg to go in comfortably. Then you're going to cover it just like this. Cover it to secure it properly. Make sure that there is no holes showing. Then you're going to press down like this, and just roll it properly into a ball. If you find that it's sticking to your hands, sprinkle a bit of flour so it doesn't stick. Then you roll it properly in your palms just like this, and that's just it. If you find any holes, please make sure to cover it, otherwise it's going to open up in the oil. So when you're done, sprinkle a bit flour before placing them down and heat up some oil. Make sure your oil is not too hot, and then go ahead and fry till golden brown, and that's it. Egg rolls are ready. If you want to make egg rolls for business, you can easily double the recipe or just multiply the recipe. It's the same thing. Next is puff puff. If you love puff puff, please type puff puff in the comments below. So to a bowl, add in 3 cups of flour, half a cup of sugar, 1/3 cup of powdered milk, 1 tablespoon of yeast, half a teaspoon of salt, and half a teaspoon of nutmeg. Mix it all properly till very well combined. Then you're going to go in with warm water. I added 1.5 cup of water first, then go in with your hands and mix this properly till well combined. Don't use hot water, otherwise it might kill the yeast, so just use warm water. I went back and added half cup of water and go on and mix it properly. Just beat it like this till it's really stretchy. just like this. But if you find that it's too heavy in your hand, you can still add a bit more water. So just don't add your water all at once. Always add your water little by little. You should have this consistency when you're done mixing. It should be really stretchy like this. Then you're going to cover this with whatever. Just make sure it's tightly covered. I'm using a cling film. Cover this and let it rise in a warm place for about 45 minutes to an hour. So keep this aside. After 45 minutes, can you see it's risen? So I hope it should be like this. It should be bouncy like this. Okay, so I'm going to use wet hands to show you how you're going to scoop it into the oil. So scoop some and just press down like this through your thumb and the second finger, and just press down like this. That's basically how to do it. So heat up some oil. I'm just testing the oil to see if it's hot enough. So after about 5 to 10 seconds, this should come up like this. So if it's floating in the oil, you know your oil is hot enough. Then you can go in with your puff puff. Just go in one after the other. If after 5 to 10 seconds it comes up the oil, then you know that your oil is hot enough. So we're going to fry this till golden brown, to your preference, on medium heat. Don't fry on high heat, otherwise outside might be fried while the inside might be unfried. And that's it. Our golden, beautiful, delicious puff puff is ready. You can also make this and sell this as a business. Have you ever heard of glazed puff puff? You can also glaze it if you want to. Next is chin chin. Well, everyone loves to munch on something, and chin chin is also a good business idea to try in 2026. To your bowl, add 3 cups of flour, half a teaspoon of salt, half a teaspoon of nutmeg, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, and half cup of sugar. Then add 1/4 cup of powdered milk, or you can use milk flavor. Mix this properly till very well combined. Then you're going to make a little well in the middle. Then go in with 2 tablespoons of butter. Mix this properly so there's no big chunks of butter, so that it wouldn't end up soaking up oil. So just mix this properly, just like this. Then go in with 1 egg and add half cup of water, and then you're going to mix this properly. I'm using only half cup of water, not going to add any more water. If you find that the dough is tough, just be patient. Just keep mixing it and it's going to come together. The tougher your dough, the better your chin chin. So this is what we have. This is what it looks like. Flour up your work surface. Place your dough on, press it down so it will be easier for you to roll. Then you're going to get your rolling pin and sprinkle flour on it so that it will be easy for you to roll and your dough doesn't stick to it. Then you're going to roll this flat, really flat, depending on how thick or thin you want your chin chin. Then you're going to go ahead and cut just like this. Then sprinkle flour on it also so that it doesn't stick, so that it gets easier for you to cut, and after cutting it doesn't all gum together. Then you're going to go ahead and cut just like this, and that's basically it. You can cut into whatever shape and size you want, but this is the classic Nigerian way of cutting chin chin. Then heat up some oil, and then you can go ahead and fry. Don't overcrowd your pan, otherwise it might scatter up. So immediately after adding it to your oil, just stir for a bit, and then keep stirring within intervals till it's golden brown to your preference. Then you can go ahead and take it off heat. Add into a paper towel. Just place in a paper towel to strain out all the excess oil, and then you can package it when it's completely cooled. And that's it. Another business idea that you can make profit from. If you love chin chin, please type chin chin in the comments below. Number 6 is buns. Buns always brings back memories from secondary school. I used to buy it a lot. So to a bowl, add in 3 cups of flour, half a cup of sugar, a quarter cup of powdered milk, quarter teaspoon of nutmeg, half a teaspoon of salt, and 1 teaspoon of baking powder, and mix everything properly. Then go in with 2 tablespoons of margarine or butter. Use your hand to mix this properly till very well mixed, till well combined. Then you're going to go in with 1 egg, and then you're going to go in with 1 cup of water and mix this properly. Mix till combined. I'll go in with about half a cup of water more and mix this properly. Don't over mix it, just mix it till everything is all well combined. So this is the consistency you're looking for. So I'll use my wet hands to scoop. This is how I'm going to be scooping and dropping into the oil, just like this. Buns is actually very easy to make. It doesn't take any serious process. Just mix everything together and you can fry immediately, and it's easy to make, and everybody loves buns and people love buns. So if you're considering maybe starting buns as a business idea, it's also a good one to start if that's what you're considering. So go ahead and fry on medium heat. Make sure your oil is not too hot and not too warm. Then you can go ahead and fry till golden brown. Can you see how beautiful these buns look? And it even tasted even better. So after frying, go ahead and place everything. Just strain out excess oil. It's best to serve this while it's still a bit warm. I feel like you enjoy it better, but some prefer it a day after. They say it tastes better, but I don't know, it depends on your preference. Next is coated peanuts. If you love peanuts, then you're going to love this delicious coated peanuts, also called peanut burger. It's so filling, so crunchy, and absolutely delicious. Let me show you how it's made. To your bowl, add in 2 cups of peanuts, and make sure to pick out the peanuts because you're going to see some bad ones, and make sure to pick out the bad ones. Okay, then add 1 teaspoon of salt and add in hot water. You're going to use this hot water to blanch the peanuts. Let it sit for about 5 minutes. Then after 5 minutes, you're going to take out the peanuts. You take the peanuts out of the water. So shake out any excess water because we want our peanuts to dry really fast. I'm going to leave it here to strain any excess water to be out of it. Then transfer it to a tray and spread it out. Make sure it's very flat so that it can dry properly. So I'm going to leave this in the sun for about 2 hours or more till it's well dried. It might take up to 3 or 4 hours depending on if you have enough sun or not. So this is it. It's well dried. Please make sure it's well dried. So this is it, completely dried. Just keep this aside. To a separate bowl, I added 1 cup of flour, a quarter cup of powdered milk, half teaspoon of salt, and half teaspoon of nutmeg, and went ahead to stir this, mix this properly. Make sure to mix this properly till very well combined. Then keep it aside. To a separate bowl, I cracked in 2 eggs and I added a quarter cup of sugar and a cup of vanilla, and I went ahead to whisk this properly. Mix this. Make sure to whisk this till the sugar is completely dissolved. To a separate bowl, make sure you're using a very large bowl. Go in with all your peanuts, your well-dried peanuts. Then you're going to get the wet ingredient, which is the egg and the sugar, and then you're going to put in some. Just take a few tablespoons like this, add it to the peanuts, and you're going to shake this properly. Make sure to shake this. Use your strength to shake this properly because we want it to be well coated. So after you've done that, then you get the dry ingredients, the flour mixture, flour, milk, nutmeg, salt. Just add it in like this, and then you're going to shake. You're going to shake this properly. I'll recommend you use something with a lid, with a cover. That way you can shake it very well. So you're going to keep repeating the process. You add in the wet ingredient, the egg and sugar, and then you're going to shake this properly. Shake. After shaking, then you're going to keep it down again. Make sure to shake this properly. Then you're going to add in the dry ingredients and you shake. You shake this properly till everything is well coated. You need to be very patient because this is going to take a while. So you go in with the wet ingredients enough, like it should be like the same measurement with that of the dry ingredients. So then go in with the dry ingredients again and you keep doing that. Okay, I'm just using this spoon here to just help the shaking easier. So shake. You're going to do this till you exhaust both the wet and the dry ingredients. So if you find that it's sticking just as mine, make sure to separate them, otherwise when you fry it, it's going to come out like just as it is like this, and we don't want that. So make sure to separate them, and then you just keep shaking and adding the wet and dry ingredients till you exhaust everything. So at this point we are done already. Can you see all the excess flour at the bottom? So while frying, you're going to be careful not to fry it with the excess flour. Okay, this is everything well coated and well done. And then to my pan, I'm going to add in some oil. I'll add in enough oil to fry the peanut. You need to be generous with your oil. So I'll go in with some onions. This onions is going to give the oil flavor. Okay, you can skip the onions if you don't want to. So I'll just fry the onions, then I'll take it out of the oil, and then I'll go in with my peanuts. I'm just going to shake so that the excess flour will go down. Then I'll go ahead and fry this. Okay, make sure you use medium heat, don't use low or high heat for this. We want it to fry gently and perfectly and let it be crispy. So add your peanuts in and then stir immediately, and then you let it get brown. When it's golden brown to your taste, to your preference, then you can go ahead and carefully take it out of the oil. So this is okay for me. I like how brown it is. I don't want it to be any browner. So I'll go ahead and take this out of the heat. As you take it off heat, make sure to place it in a paper towel to extract all the excess oil. That way it's well crisp because you've taken out all the oil out of it. So this is what our peanut looks like. We're done here. So I'll transfer it to a tray for it to cool down completely. So this is what it looks like, and trust me when I say that this was so crunchy and crisp. Oh my god, and this was so good. And this is a very good business idea. Okay, you might decide to start this as a business, and it's a very profitable business. Would you be trying this? Leave me a comment down below. Thank you so much for watching, and see you in my next one. Bye.